Hi lovelies, Jenny here from Joy Energy Tarot. Welcome to my channel. This is your intuitive guided reading for the week of April the 21st to the 27th for the air signs, Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. So you guys start off the week with a bit of a rough patch, but then it comes right. You have got the Eight of Cups. So you are walking away from a situation. There's something that's been holding you back, or you've been holding on to something emotionally that's been tying you down and annoying you and bothering you and ruling your life, but you are now ready to walk away from whatever that was. And you've had the hangman, so you've got the hangman covering it. So you've been patient, you've been waiting for something, you've been waiting for enlightenment, and it hasn't been coming. So this is a reminder, things are going slower than what you expected, but you might need to look in a slightly different direction for what it is that you're seeking. You've been overthinking everything. The Ten of Swords is here. This is where some of you are not sleeping, or you've been worrying, or just in your head. Because sometimes I don't see this as bad, even though it's always shown as bad. Sometimes it's excitement too about new things that keep you awake. But anyway, in this instance, it looks like there's been something shitty you've been overthinking about, but now it's over. Dead, done, dusted, finished. You've decided to stop worrying about it. And then you've got the Three of Wands. So this is where you are waiting for your ships to come home. You're working in conjunction with other people. You're trying to work out what you want to do. Threes are about expansion, creativity, socialness, being social. You might be planning an overseas trip, but you're waiting for the right time, and there's no such thing. But this is where you're working in collaboration with other people, and you're waiting for something. Then you go on to the Knight of Cups. So this is great. You're waiting for information to come in, and it's coming in quickly, and it's being brought in with love. And then it's something that makes your heart sing. It's something that makes you feel happy, and you've got to work out if you want to accept it. But I think you will, because covering it is the Ace of Wands. So for some of you, it could be the news of the beginning of the sale of something, a new job, a new project, a new house, a new garden, a new book, anything like that that's physical, that's going to bring you joy and happiness too. It's something really good. And then you finish off the week with the Emperor and Justice. So some of you have been dealing with somebody in power. It could even be a government department. The Emperor is someone who takes control. They're a leader, they're a boss. They learn how to delegate. They're very good at what they do. So this person is around you, or you're dealing with them, or this can be you. It often relates to people who run their own business as well. But whatever you're dealing with there, you're going to receive justice. So if you've had something you've been worrying about at work, and or the sale of something, and it hasn't been going well, or you've been worrying about it, but now that situation's over and you are receiving justice. This can be a contract, a legal paper, or the balance back in your life. You're getting back what you deserve now. What you've been putting out there now is coming back to you. This brings about a healing and makes you feel a lot better. You're getting feeling a lot calmer about things. And then these cards flew out while I was shuffling when I was asking for advice for you. So you got the Chariot, which is success. This is where you're overcoming all sorts of problems and challenges, even from your past lives. And you are now in charge of your life. You are holding the reins, and you're trying to decide which direction to go in. Some of you, it means a new car or an overseas trip. And the Four of Pentacles. So this is where you're holding on to your security. You're too scared to go and try something new. So this is about being bored too, because you're too scared to try something. So this is like get out there and have some fun. Then you've got the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is some information coming in where you can learn from it, and it's to do with your security, to do with your money, something like that, and you're going to be learning something new. And then you've got the Nine of Pentacles. So this is about doing something on your own, or you have the ability to do things independently. Even if you're in a relationship, you can do things independently. You've actually got all the knowledge that you need. And then what you don't see coming, because this was on the bottom of the pack and I thought this was great, you've got the Magician. So this is what's coming in the near future. You are magical. You can manifest your dreams. You can mix and match things to make things happen how you want. Lots of information coming in and lots of communication, because then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So you're going to be going with that change. There's all sorts of different theories about what this means, like go with the wheel, go with the fate, or you're in charge of your fate and you change your fate. But whatever you believe in, you've got that Wheel of Fortune, and it's going to be turning and bringing you the Ten of Pentacles, which is stability, long-term stability, enough money for everything that you need, and you've got the Judgment card. So it'll be the ending of a situation, or dramas, or things that you've been going through are about to come to an end, and it's time to let go of any negative things that don't serve you any longer, including negative people, because then you are allowing all these new wonderful things to come into your life. Exciting. Libra, your advice this week from Archangel Michael is let it go, Libra. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. That's exactly what I think you're going to do it, because this is synchronistic with the card reading. So Libra, let it go, something you're holding on to. And your divine direction message is heal. You have a natural gift for healing through your hands, your words, and your actions. Isn't that wonderful? Just you're getting it in the light there. So often you could be just standing in the supermarket talking to someone, and whatever you're telling them is going to bring about a healing for them. It doesn't necessarily mean like you're a doctor or a nurse, but you've got that ability. Your aura, the person that you are, you bring healing to people that you meet in your life, which is wonderful. And Aquarius, you've got increase your knowledge. Education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. So that's really interesting, because there is opportunities here in this reading to learn something new. So nowadays you just need to look things up on the internet too, or ask AI, you know, but they're giving you advice to increase your knowledge in some way, all right? And your divine direction is balance. It's time to find balance in your life. What is most important to you? Okay, get that balance back in your life. Gemini, you've got don't settle for less. You are a child of the divine, and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. So don't give up. You know, often we have all these setbacks that knock us and bring us down, and then you start thinking, well, am I doing the right thing, or is this never going to happen? The things like that. But they're saying keep your dreams alive. Don't give up, because they're almost there, and I feel like they are almost here. So the energy of the tarot, it's there and it's coming. It doesn't necessarily mean it is this week, because there's no time in the tarot, but it's just about there. And your divine direction is trust. Trust in your intuition and what you are feeling, sensing, seeing, or experiencing, Gemini. Okay, lovely. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Leave comments. I love reading where you're watching from. And thanks so much again. See you all again. Ka kiri anō. Bye.